Attitude Broadcasting presents BSS Carolina with your host, Rocky. JPP, not only are you a giant, but you're a dummy giant.
Giant dummy.
You'll be in the same unemployment line as Steve Clifford. New job, Release Roberts. Linsanity's a hornet. We call us hockey experts. Easy.
You know who the next Jordan is? LeBron. It's not his fault. It's just because I like playing devil's advocate. Never again. Hall of Famer. Tannehill. Game over. Don't worry. I'll wait. We've all said it. None of us are hockey experts. I guess we are. We're beating hockey experts.
And big shots.
PJ Harrison. Rudy Gobert. JPP. What a dingling. Insanity. I said better. I didn't say good. Roy Hibbert. What a dingling. If Duncan gets the 7 rings, not his fault. With Jordan, you got plenty of money. Get you a driver. Bump that. Side pieces. Side pieces. Ronda Rousey.
You can listen to the show on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And follow us on Twitter at BSSCarolinasMLBPreviewShow3-26-2016. Welcome to BSS Carolinas on Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, and iHeartRadio, and on Periscope, as we're on Periscope right now. Follow us, BSS Carolinas. Of course, I'm Rocky, and I'm sitting here with the beautiful one himself.
Happy Sweet 16 Thursday. Man, hope y'all ready. I'm ready. And Easter is this weekend, man. Any Easter plans?
Family time, man. Family time. And what we're talking about this, we ain't going to go into the drafts, but Major League Baseball. I got a fantasy draft Sunday night at 9 o'clock. So
fantasy baseball is one of the few fantasy leagues I can't get involved with. I don't. It's just too much.
When it's up to $75 a team, I get involved.
Oh, okay. Y'all got some big money on the line.
We get involved for those leagues. We don't support gambling. Well, kind of. I guess we do.
If you like to gamble, go on out there and gamble.
Hey, if you got the money to gamble, go. Hey, but
if you lose your wad, don't blame Big Shot.
That's right. But yeah, I got a big fantasy draft this weekend. But it is Easter Sunday. I can't wait. I love spending time with the family because I do. I'm a family guy person. I don't mean to show.
You the family? I was going to say.
I don't mean to
Peter
show.
Griffin out all of a sudden.
So what about you, man? You got plans for the family on Sunday?
Daughter wants to Easter egg hunt, so I guess we'll be Easter egg hunting.
Are you dyeing eggs Saturday night?
Nah, we bought these plastic eggs that come filled with toys from some site on Amazon Prime. Thank you, Amazon Prime. The fastest way to get whatever you need, use Amazon Prime.
Amazon's awesome. Hey, another slogan. We can sell it all.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that, and then I think they got a bunch of seafood they've paid for. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't partake in any of it. Sucks for me.
Yeah, we're having a brunch Sunday. So, and then I'm going to go to my family, because it's my nephew's birthday. It's coming up, but we're celebrating it Sunday. So.
Oh, yeah, you're out of town next weekend. He's going to WrestleMania.
That's right. I'll be at WrestleMania next weekend. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Going back to.
So excited.
We are.
Tim Tebow, we're excited too.
But going back to, Hob was asking the question about LeBron. Habala was asking a question about LeBron, Wade, Melo, and CP3 all playing together. What do you think?
Maybe when they're at the end of their careers, but if you want to do it now, pick up NBA 2K. Make some trades.
You can't make that many trades to get them on the team. That's tough, dude.
All you got to do is you start with Cleveland. You have Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. You could probably trade Kevin Love for Melo and Kyrie for CP3, And you just signed D Wade in the offseason.
I got one better for you. Go to Minnesota. Go to Minnesota. You could trade Wiggins and all of them and bring LeBron to Minnesota. Trust me, I did it.
Hey,
But no, going back to really in life, if they don't win a title this year in Cleveland, don't be surprised if you don't see Carmelo and CP3 in Cleveland next year. I'm telling you.
neither one of those guys want to play in Cleveland. There's nothing in Cleveland that excites people to come there.
There's two reasons that I think that could happen. One, you win a title for Cleveland. Okay? There's nothing like winning a major title for a city. No, I'm saying for a city for the first time. You know, they think about it. There's nothing like winning a championship for a city for the first time because you'll never be forgotten. What is one thing that 2-6? No, if he goes 3-6 in the finals, but you win one title in Cleveland, people will forgive those 6 losses.
Would be huger if he won in New York.
No,
how long has it been since the Knicks won a title?
No. But the Knicks have been there, and Knicks have won titles. Cleveland's not won anything.
To win in New
I'm talking
York.
but I'm talking about Cleveland. You ain't won in baseball, basketball, hockey. You name it, you've not won. In baseball, you've not won anything in Cleveland.
Habala says he could see all of them playing in Charlotte, or they should meet up in Dallas. Dallas would do make some sense.
But I don't see Charlotte. There's no way because Michael Jordan's ego. That's the first thing.
Now
Jordan's ego is no way. So
we know Chris Paul and Carmelo both are representatives of the jump man line.
Right.
No question. But LeBron isn't going to play for Jordan. Nobody wants to play for Jordan. No, they don't mind.
Jordan doesn't want them to play for them, but he wants people he can control that won't be bigger than him.
Yeah,
you know, and there's no way LeBron will ever play in Charlotte. There's no way. Not big enough. If you were going to go somewhere, it would be New York or L.A. The Lakers.
He should go to Golden State and go play in Golden State. LeBron.
No, they won't go to Golden State either.
He should go to Golden State, go play because they could let Harrison Barnes just go wherever Harrison Barnes wants to go. Andre Iguodala could take less money, and you can add LeBron James.
But
to the mix.
Why?
So they can win some championships.
No, he's not a championship winner. I don't understand. If somebody goes 2-4 in the finals, let's add him. He's the missing piece that is going to have us winning one when we already beat him in the finals the year before.
Yeah. You know the old adage: if you can't beat them, join them.
They all play Brooklyn. Yeah, there you go. Definitely somebody that spend the money. But there's no way, dude. He ain't going to Golden State. Kevin Durant's not going to Golden State. Stop it.
No, Kevin Durant loves Russell Westbrook too much.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson have a great thing going. Why in the world would Steve Kerr and Draymond Green, why would they even think about adding a LeBron, Carmelo, Kevin Durant, anybody else?
Why not?
Because you got a team that can win.
And they would
3 or 4.
They have a better chance of winning if you add LeBron.
Wrong. What is the most important thing in NBA basketball? Chemistry.
Yeah,
Look at the Cavs. Look at the Cavs. They're a freaking wreck.
Because Kyrie and Kevin Love aren't worried about winning.
That's because chemistry. That's most NBA players. LeBron's not worried about winning. He's not. He's not worried about winning NBA titles.
LeBron wants to win a title.
If he wanted to win an NBA title, he was anyway. I do think at some point, I think the 3 of them will get together. I think CP3, I think Melo will get together.
I just don't know.
And Wade at some point because Wade's about done anyway.
I don't know how much longer D Wade has left.
So you don't think there's no way they go to Cleveland to play though?
Hell nah. I wouldn't want to go to Cleveland.
I think if they go anywhere, they go to Cleveland. They ain't going to New York. New York, there's no way. I don't think they get all 4 of them players together.
Why not? It's New York. It's the Mecca. You playing at the Garden. They got the money. They'll have the payroll.
And you know what's going to be sad? You get the four of them together, and they still lose to Golden State Warriors. That's the sad thing. And I can see it. I can see Golden State still beating the four of them because who is going? They don't play well together. LeBron is never going to sit back and say, "Let me get 15, 20 assists."
It works out when they play in the Olympics together.
Well, yeah, you're playing freaking teams across the pond that can't play ball like we do in NBA. Yes, they can play, but they don't play like we do in America. It's not American basketball. It's not street ball. It's not. It's different.
They would be crucified from here to tomorrow to next generation if they all got together to play.
Oh, absolutely. And they should.
They could all go overseas to China when they're 45 and go play together. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Go play with Stephon Marbury. He'll still be there.
Right?
60-year-old. They should all go overseas. I agree. Going to today's show, talking about baseball a little bit. The Charlotte Knights get ready to get started April 15th is the first home series.
And the Knights Stadium is actually hosting the AAA All-Star Game this year, which is going to be huge. It's a beautiful ballpark. If you're ever in Charlotte during the baseball season, make sure you check out a Knights game. Inexpensive to get to. The food is great. The atmosphere is wonderful. And you get to see some good baseball.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, this year is going to be really good because they added some new stadium food, because I talk about food when I say it.
Hi. I hope it's Negativic 941. I hope I said that right.
But this year they added a foot-long corn dog.
Foot-long corn dog.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
My nephews and nieces are loving it. Hearing about that. They added a chicken and waffle cone.
A chicken and waffle
mac and
cone.
cheese, slaw,
Ooh.
all in it. It looks outstanding. They added a veggie burger, I guess, a black bean burger. A wrap, excuse me, that's what it is, black bean wrap.
And I mean, the food out there is already outstanding because they have like this brisket stand that serves you fresh brisket right there at the stadium.
Queen City Q.
Like 50-cent hot dogs, or four hot dogs for like $1.50 or something like that.
On Thursdays you can go get beer, but it's like $1 a beer, small. But hot dogs also, it's Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
Wednesdays,
Yeah, I think it is Wednesday.
It's $1 hot dog. But yeah, you can have all the food. And baseball is a different sport. You can go just relax and enjoy the game. The other sports you really get into. Baseball, you can relax.
You could actually fall asleep out there.
Well, now they put the netting all the way around the stadium pretty much. I think they did all the way down the first and third
because you hit a foul ball sharp enough, it was flying towards the food stands. I know you're supposed to be watching out, but when you're ordering your food, you're not looking at the field.
Well, if you're walking the stands and walking around the stadium, I get. But if you're watching a game, watch baseball. When you go to a baseball game, watch the game during the inning. During half innings, do what you want. Get your phone out. Like the kid that I saw was on his phone during the baseball game, and the guy saved him because he threw his hand out and caught the bat. He was on his phone. Yeah. So, even if you got a net, you still got to pay attention to the game. Speaking of paying attention to people, A-Rod announced that 2017 will be his last season. If he gets 75 more home runs, he breaks the record, which is possible in 2 years. That's the reason his contract runs out next year. If he does, is he the greatest player ever?
No, because he's a cheater.
PEDs to the side. If he would he been the greatest player ever in baseball?
No, because he wouldn't be close to these home run records if he wasn't cheating. How many seasons did he have of 40 plus 50 home runs?
Many.
Just crushing stuff because he was cheating. Got a fat payday off of it.
You think no matter what, he should be with Barry Bonds? where he's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
All right, so no.
If Barry Bonds can't get in the Hall of Fame and got that tarnish on his resume, Alex Rodriguez would definitely have it. As Barry Bonds unknowingly took a substance. Alex Rodriguez was blatantly taking substances over and over and over and over again.
Right. Okay. Now, in baseball is the one sport where stats matter.
Oh yeah, definitely. And he's got all the stats, no question.
So I had to ask you. I still think Babe Ruth, Willie Mays are the best two ever. But getting into the baseball season, we're going to preview the AL West and NL West. The Angels is the first thing we'll talk about. They added Simmons from the Braves. So it's a big pickup to play short. They got rid of Eric Abar, David Murphy, and Shane Victorino. Where do you think they finish in the division?
The AL West, the Angels, they finish. I think this is the Angels' year. They have to do it this year. Their roster is aging. Pujols, I don't know how much longer you're going to have with Albert Pujols, Jared Weaver, and when Mike Trout is going to walk out the door and go for greener pastures. So if you're rooting for the Los Angeles Angels, y'all better hope that y'all do it this year because the Astros are on the rise. The A's are always tough. Seattle, I just don't consider Seattle. They spent a ton of money for crap. And the Rangers on the rise again. The Rangers are going to compete well. But I think this year is the Angels' year to win the AL West.
So you got them winning it. I got them finished second. And I'll tell you who's going to win it when we get to them. The Seattle Mariners, they added Wade Miley and Joe Peralta. They lost Mark Trumbo and Logan Morrison. And they got a new manager. Where do you think they rank in the division?
Last.
All right.
Dead last. Robinson Cano hasn't panned out after all the money you've given him. King Felix, he hasn't been the same pitcher he was 3 years ago. Last.
I've got them the same place. I think they finished last as well. I think Cano gets traded because he wanted to go back to New York anyway.
He should have stayed with the Yankees when the Yankees offered him money. He just wanted that $240 million, which he wasn't getting from us. So it is what it is.
I've got them finished last, like I said, with you. Texas Rangers added Ian Desmond, Ike Davis, Jordan Danks, who was a former Charlotte Knight. They lost Will Venable and Gallardo. So they lost pitching, but they're supposed to get back one of their pitchers this year. He was out with Tommy John last year. I think they'll be better. I got them finished third in the division.
Yeah, I got them finishing third as well. No, Charlotte doesn't have a professional team. We have a AAA team. We're hoping to get a professional team here in Charlotte. I want to assume Habala is from Texas, or he was born in Texas, or Habala has some ties to Texas because he's going for the Rangers.
You got the Rangers, all right.
And
I can see that. I mean, they played really great the second half of the season.
They did. Cole Hamels was already named opening day starter. Which Cole Hamels are you going to get? You going to get the Cole Hamels that was money the second half of the season?
Arlington.
Cool.
And Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Cool.
Are you a Cowboys fan? Because you'll be Rocky's best friend if you're a Cowboys fan.
Houston. But what about the Astros? They added Doug Fister. They lost Chris Carter. I got them winning the division.
Arlington is near Dallas.
Yeah, I know where Arlington's at.
He lives right down the street from the stadium. Of course, he's a Cowboys fan.
Sweet. You'll fit right in on this show every week. I will be there in a couple weeks, WrestleMania in Dallas. Where you got Houston finishing?
Houston, I got second this year. They still. Easy had to take a hiatus from this show. He said something sideways to me. I had to body slam him. I kind of broke his arm. And no, I'm playing. He had some other commitments he had to attend to. So hopefully we'll have him back on the show soon. I got the Astros finishing second in the division. They still have the best defensive infield in the American League.
The Astros?
Yeah. They lost Kazmir, of course. I just don't trust their pitching. I don't think they have enough pitching to win the West this year.
And they added the closer from Pittsburgh.
Which is cool.
That's what blew them up in the AL series against Toronto.
They had Toronto beat.
Right.
No, they were playing Kansas City. They had Kansas City down and about to win that series. And Kansas City had that miracle eighth inning.
Yep.
Seventh or eighth inning, one of those.
All right, so we disagree on who's in win the division, but most of the rest of the order is about the same.
Yeah.
The NL West, the Dodgers first. Joe Blanton, Scott Kazmir, Trace Thompson, Klay Thompson's brother, Mika Johnson, all are in Dodger blue this year. We lost Zach Greinke and Jimmy Rollins. Went to Cleveland. Yeah. Where do you see the Dodgers finishing?
Dodgers.
Corey Seager is now playing every day. It's a younger team.
New management. The Dodgers, of course, they have expectations to be in the World Series. I think third, man. I really feel like third. Because they haven't addressed their biggest issue, which is lack of bats. They don't have any hitting. Who's going to drive in runs for them?
Corey Seager, Jock Peterson, Justin Turner, Adrian Gonzalez, Andre Ether just got hurt.
I've seen enough of them over the last 3 seasons to say they ain't don't drive in runs.
Well, I'm going to say first, and here's why. Corey Seager is going to be a top 5 player this year when he's healthy. Best baseball player today,
Mike Trout.
Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, 1-2. I mean, it depends the day of the week. You could switch it and win them out, but Mike Trout. Clayton Kershaw, if you want to go pitchers. I mean, I can't, there's definitely some young ones coming up. But I'm going to go the Dodgers win the division just because of Clayton. I'm worried about our pitching. Pitching after Clayton is what worries me.
Well, they did add Scott Kazmir, so.
Ooh, Adrian? Yeah, Adrian Beltre is the best player on the Rangers. But y'all definitely got some bats. So.
Yeah.
And Chu, I think Chu. But there's going back to the Dodgers, I think they finished first because I'm not sure about the Diamondbacks. I think they're overhyped. And then the Giants are going to be the team. I think the Dodgers and Giants batter out all season. Go ahead, what?
I got the Giants winning.
You got Giants winning?
I think their starting pitching is so deep, man. And
where they at? Cueto, Samardzija, and Denner, Spain.
I mean, their starting pitcher can have a span where they win 15, 20 games in a row for them and help cement that division. Who's the best figure skater on the planet? That's a good question.
Dorothy Hamill.
Will Ferrell in that movie.
Colorado Rockies. What you got them finishing in the division?
Last.
All right.
Dead last.
I've got them finishing last as well. They had Parra and Reynolds. They didn't add anything really.
But I love the Rockies' colors, man. And I love seeing balls fly out of Coors Field. Is it still Coors Field?
Yeah. Where do you got the Diamondbacks finishing? Second?
I guess second. But the Dodgers could finish second, too. We'll see what Zach Greinke does, but I love that young batter they got. Goldschmidt. And I thought the Diamondbacks took steps last year to be a better team this year. And then picking up Zach Greinke this offseason was huge. So I got them at least second.
The San Diego Padres, they added Fernando Rodney and John Jay. They lost Justin Upton, Craig Kimball, and Ian Kennedy. Where did they finish?
4th, right a little bit ahead of the Rockies. LeBron to the MLB. Imagine LeBron in a batter's box, 6'8", 250 pounds with a bat, choked up bat like Barry Bonds used to have. No pitcher would want to throw at LeBron
That's right.
James.
Chase Utley's suspension was pulled, so he'll play regular season games.
Who's he playing for now?
Dodgers.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get some run? They got Howie Kendrick now at second.
They still got Kendrick, but where would where would be the strike zone? At his knees. Charlotte named as a potential expansion team for Major League Baseball. They're really trying to push it. Over under. Houston Astros will win 90 games.
Ooh. Houston Astros. Push.
Push?
Push. I think they win right around 90 games.
I say over. I think they win 95. Carlos Correa is for real.
Yes, he is.
Texas Rangers will win 80 games. Here you go. Rangers win 80 games?
Over.
Over? I'm going to say over. See what Hobler says. The Dodgers will win 90 games.
Whew. Push.
Yeah, I'm going to say push. I think we might win 90.
Between 90 and 95 games.
Yeah. The San Francisco Giants will win 95 games.
Over. The Giants can win 100 games this year.
I'm going to say under. The Padres will win 70 games.
Under. That's going to be one of those teams you beat up on.
Yeah, I'm going to say under. I think them and the Rockies win maybe 50 apiece.
Something like that. 50, 60 games.
Arizona Diamondbacks will win 80 games.
Over.
Oh, push. I think they pushed 80, 85 maybe.
Push it.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go in there. Cash money.
Believe it, please. You already smell me, man. I smell like money. I smell green. Team invasion, daddy.
Southern Smoke.
All I ever wanted was
Some cash money.
That's right. Who do you have cash money this week?
The ACC, we're getting 6 teams into the Sweet 16. You know you're getting some cash money for that.
Let me tell you how much cash money they're getting. They're making over $30 million from 76 teams in the Sweet 16.
The
tournament.
Atlantic Coast Conference. Let's go.
And did somebody question when they moved all these teams to the ACC if it was going to be a dynamite? It is the SEC of football.
Yes, it is.
Say what you want.
SEC has football. ACC dominates
exactly.
basketball.
There's no question. Don't give me an argument of another conference is more dominant. It's no way is more dominant.
Coach K and Roy Williams. Coach K for his 23rd appearance in the Sweet 16, and Roy Williams for his 17th appearance in the Sweet 16. I mean,
now,
imagine how good and the teams you have to make the Sweet 16 this amount of times.
Now, I got to
ridiculous.
say, no, it's crazy. Now, I will say, once these coaches go away, Jill Boeheim, Coach K,
Oh, yeah, Jill
Pitino,
Boeheim, too.
Rory Williams, when all these coaches go away, those teams better reload with a new coach, because if they don't Duke, they better put a new guy in and keep it going.
But you see what Duke is doing. They're bringing all former players to be assistants now. If you look at their bench, there's Jeff Capel, there's Nolan Smith, there's Nate James. They have former Duke players that these guys are the ones sitting in houses recruiting right now.
Right, but these former players don't mean they're going to win. Jeff Capel didn't win at Oklahoma. He didn't win at ODU. He won some games.
He got to
but
the Elite Eight with Oklahoma.
He didn't win the conference title.
No, he got to a Final Four. They just ran into a really talented Carolina team.
My point is, there was not a lot of championship banners on these former coaches. Coach K ain't got a lot of former great coaches that are tearing it down. I mean, look, Chris Collins is up in Northwestern, right? I mean, there's some guys there. when they retired, look at Matt Doherty.
Yeah.
All right, he didn't do a lot at Carolina when, Dean Smith left.
Well, Roy Williams, one of his titles is Matt
Right.
Doherty's team. So
Right, I know that, but Matt Doherty didn't win the title, and he never was going to. You got any more cash money?
let me think. Brandon Ingram and Grayson Allen, both averaging 20-plus points for over the first 2 games of the NCAA tournament. Again, I'm just enjoying this ride with Brandon Ingram right now, man. Keep playing. I like seeing you in this Duke blue. But, damn it, Oregon. Who else I got?
See Oregon.
Jeremy Lin. Monday night against San Antonio. 4 for 4 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter. I think he had 19 fourth quarter points or something like that. That's the first time in a long time we've beaten Spurs, man. It felt good.
I know, it's surprising, man. And down 23.
Insane. It was insane.
Yeah, he said no chance Duke beat Oregon. There's a little chance.
They got a slight chance. Only slight.
25%.
I think that's all I got for cash money this week.
All right, first one I got is Buddy Hield. Buddy, I'm telling you, Buddy is killing it. He had 39 points in the Big 12 game. He's been 20. He had 36 in the game versus I can't remember who
I
he
forgot
played.
who they played, but it was he had 29 of them in the second half.
Yes, VCU. Against VCU, he had 29 in the second half. He had 36 for the game.
That kid can put the ball in the basket.
His stock should be rising in the NBA. I'm just saying. Kemba Walker was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week last week. Mm-hmm. This week, Kyle Lowry and Kevin Durant were named Players of the Week. Ben Simmons at LSU won the Raymond Tisdale Award, top freshman in NCAA. Yeah.
I would like a recount of that because have y'all not been watching Brandon Ingram play all year? Hello, yeah. Knock on the door.
It happened. It comes out before the tournament starts. Carlos Dansby was released by the Browns. I'm gonna give you you're a double winner this week. I'm gonna just let you know you're here and you're on Bon Voyage. So I'm gonna give you a shout out twice. The reason I put you on Cash Money Player of the Week, you don't play in Cleveland no more. Right. Your career is far ahead of it. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and add Dwayne Bowe. Dwayne Bowe, you got paid and you don't have to play. You played and don't have to pay. Yeah, for Cleveland.
I'm telling you, if you get the chance to get out of Cleveland, you should take it.
You poor LeBron. You got paid and left. I'm just saying.
LeBron got paid to come back.
Right. And he'll probably leave again. Dodgers valued at $2.9 billion. The Yankees are first, $900 million ahead. So about 3.8.
New York and L.A. always battling, huh?
That's right. And last but not least for my Cash Money Player of the Week, Snoop Dogg's partners with Adidas
I saw those.
to design money-inspired football cleats.
Those are fresh.
I am going to tell you, if I played football, would they accept him if LeBron came back again?
Yes.
No.
Yes, they would because it's Cleveland.
Yeah,
they will accept anything.
If I was playing, I would buy these. These are
those
cleats I would wear every single game.
Now, if I was sitting the damn bench and not seeing the field, then I wouldn't have those.
But
if I was a starting quarterback or a starting wide receiver and I was really good, they would be on my feet.
If I was riding the bench, I would still be wearing them because I would outshine the people on the other side of the other field. I'm telling you that. I would wear them.
I'm like, Fox and Cameron, get it. Check out the kicks. Check my footwork. Check my footwork.
If I wasn't playing, we would be the monolith of football. I'm just saying we would be monolith of football. But that is my Cash Money Players of the Week.
And since we're going to spring and summertime, it will be renamed to the Sunshine Players of the Week again.
That's right. That's right. We got to change it up. We got to change this up during this season. All right, you got anything else?
As always, sports is life.
And you can catch us everywhere.
Side piece.
Let's see. See you later. Anybody on Periscope, stick around. We got another show coming.